flight center. Search, go Sydney Kingsford Smith Airport to Budapest. Not even going to try to pronounce that. Return flight leaving on probably the 27th of May. What do we think? 26th, 27th. Finals on the 30th. I think the 27th is fine. And then returning on, the 1st, probably. Done. Search flights. Let's see what we're getting here. Still loaded, taking a while. Come on, flight center, lock in. All right. Okay, this doesn't look too bad. Okay, 40 hours. Yeesh. 2 stops, stopping over in Shanghai and Ningbo, China. Okay. That's the cheapest one. 40 hours. Kind of ridiculous layovers are they getting me doing? Anyway, I'll look into that more later. My football club are going to be in a Champions League final for the first time in my life. I shouldn't be this calm, but I am. It's very weird. My whole mentality for the past few months has just been, please get over the line. I've believed all season long that things are going to be different. Don't screw it up. We've gone so close the past 3 years, haven't actually gotten over the line. This is the season. Just get over the line. Just win the Premier League. Don't you dare bottle the Premier League again. Just win the Premier League and that's enough, and that's a good season. My mentality now is go for history. There's been many double winning sides over the years. If you want me to name exact years, I might be a bit stumped. I can think of 1971, Charlie George, that famously just lay down on the pitch in celebration, maybe because he was tired. Got a photo with the bloke, lovely guy. No Arsenal side has ever won the Premier League and the Champions League. No Arsenal side's ever won the Champions League. Premier League and Champions League in the same season. That's what we're going for. That's what we are 4 games away from doing. Four games. Potentially 3 wins. We might not even need 3 out of 3 wins in the Premier League, because it depends on if City can keep being bozos or not, drop more points. But we are 4 games away. In the Premier League, we have West Ham, who are struggling a lot, fighting for their lives to stay up, but they are very, very much struggling. We have Burnley, who are already relegated. And then we have Crystal Palace, who I think 3 days or maybe 4 after their final day of their season against us is played, they are in a Conference League final, barring an absolute disaster in the second leg. They take a 3-1 lead back to Selhurst Park against Shakhtar Donetsk. Barring an absolute disaster in that second leg, they are going to be in that final. And that final determines not only if they're going to win their first ever European trophy, but also if they're going to be in Europe for next season. Conference League win, Europa League qualification. What do you think they would prioritise? That game or the final game of the season in a dead Premier League campaign? It is still mathematically possible for them to make Europe directly through the Premier League. It is still mathematically possible for them to get relegated, but neither of those things are actually going to happen. Their Premier League season is dead. Do you seriously think they are going to prioritise that game against us or a European final? You know, take your pick. That's all it is. West Ham probably going to get relegated. Burnley already relegated. Crystal Palace heavily rotated side as they have bigger fish to fry. That's all it is in the Premier League. 3 wins from those games. That's all it is. Champions League. PSG or Bayern Munich away. It's going to be one of the most empowering feelings watching that game tomorrow. Hopefully we get another absolute all-timer. Hopefully another 5-4. Something ridiculous like that. And then it's a final. It's 90 minutes. We don't even need to be that great. We just need one lucky ball to run our way. And Gyökeres or Saka or Trossard or Eze or Odegaard or Calafiori or Saliba or Gabriel or anyone to get on the end of it and have the quality to put it away. And then just keep another clean sheet. We've kept so many clean sheets this season. I'm going to count them all up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We have kept 30 clean sheets this season. Over half of our games this season have been clean sheets. That's all we need. Just one more clean sheet accompanied by one lucky goal. One goal from somewhere, from anywhere. No one will care where that goal comes from. It just needs to come from somewhere. We don't even need to be good. Just one goal and one more clean sheet. We've done 30 this season. We can do one more in that final. And then we have won the Champions League for the first time in our history. It doesn't feel right that Arsenal have not won a Champions League. Think of all the legendary players we've had. Thierry Henry, Dennis Bergkamp, Tony Adams, Patrick Vieira, O'Leary, Charlie George once again. Met the bloke, very lovely guy. Got a photo with him, got a signature on this jacket over here. Right there, it's his signature. Jens Lehmann, Robert Pires, Ray Parlour. The list goes on and on and on and on, right? Think of all those legendary players. None of them ever won a Champions League in an Arsenal shirt. Thierry Henry did it, just not in an Arsenal shirt. These players are 90 minutes away from being the first to do so. Just imagine if that's you. Just imagine if you take all the doubt that there's been this season, all the pressure that's been put on your shoulders to get over the line this season. This has to be this season. Think about all that pressure, all that doubt. Think about if it's you who takes that, take all of that and turns it into achieving something that no Arsenal side has ever done in their history. Just imagine if that's you. Just imagine if you're the first to ever win that trophy. That is the biggest trophy in club football. We are in a Champions League final. Champions League finals, when I was growing up, first getting to football, felt absolutely huge. They've been a bit boring recently, but they are absolutely gargantuan. We are in that game for only a second time, and we have the chance to win it for a first time. The character, the fight, the resilience we showed today, absolutely superb. These games come down to that. It's very, very rare that you're going to beat a side on pure quality this late on in the Champions League. Yeah, there's a bit of luck involved, but you need to really, really fight for it. It's what we did today. Saliba and Gabriel, phenomenal. The levels they produce week in, week out, consistently, because they've had no rest recently as well at all. They are playing every single game, the both of them. When was the last time we played a game when they both didn't start? Ben White today was absolutely phenomenal. Ben White is showing up when it matters most. Lewis Skelly, great from him again today. Victor Gyökeres, the most confusing performance he's ever put in for Arsenal, because he did everything right except the goal scoring bit. And Bukayo Saka captained the side today and scores the goal to send us through to our second ever Champions League final and our first in 2 decades. Forever Arsenal's star boy. People have every right to take the mick out of us for calling him star boy, but we don't care. He is forever Arsenal's star boy. Arsenal through, it's Bukayo Saka. Do I need to explain? Arsenal through and through. Academy born and raised. Been here since he was probably, this tall. It's Bukayo Saka. I don't even need... It's Bukayo flipping Saka, man. And he's just sent Arsenal to a Champions League final. Wait, what the flip is that? 5.7 rating for Gyökeres on FOTMob. This is why FOTMob ratings don't mean anything. 5.7 is nuts. Do you know how ridiculous that is? Anyway, yeah, we're in a fucking Champions League final. I could have just said that and ended the video. Yeah, that's basically enough on its own.